Winning over an audience of subscribers and asking someone on a date can require very different energies. Sometimes when two people aren't a match and a camera is beaming their conversation into millions of homes, even the world's most popular streamers can be seen getting rejected on live stream. XQC may flourish while playing slots on Kick, but he's occasionally had significantly less luck with flirting in person. Take for example one infamous clip of a conversation between the former Overwatch pro and Mira, a Russian content creator known as much for her gaming as she is for her racy hot tub streams. The pair had an encounter at a birthday party for Amaranth where things quickly got awkward. As XQC attempts to interview Mira, her patience goes from low to non-existent. After asking him why he speaks so quickly, even with Amaranth helpfully translating for him, she explains that she's not interested in getting to know him better.
I don't think it's gonna have on. We're just not compatible.
As the clip continues, Mira asks XQC a few very personal questions, which he brushes off by asking about what's ahead for her. In response, Mira simply touches his hair and walks away, leaving everyone in slightly confused silence. Later in the evening, XQC was spotted sitting off to the side of a couch, away from Amaranth and company. Some of the streamer's fans have taken his closed eyes and closed-off body language to mean that he was bummed out by this rejection, while others think he just got sleepier as the party dragged on into the night. IShowSpeed is one of the biggest names on YouTube, but that doesn't always help outside of his usual circle of influence. During a party in Brazil, the young streamer attempted to flirt with one of the attendees, only to get rejected in hilarious fashion. Unfortunately for IShowSpeed, the entire awkward exchange still exists in video form. Shaking the woman's hand, IShowSpeed compliments her appearance multiple times, clearly a little nervous to chat her up. She thanks him for the compliment, but quickly changes the topic of conversation to ask him if he's having a good time at the party. The awkwardness continues to mount, the loud music and language barrier making it difficult for both parties to hear and understand one another. Speed says she looked good. She asks him if he likes Rio, rinse and repeat. Finally, IShowSpeed asks her if she's seeing anyone and if she's interested in going with him, to which she responds,
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
IShowSpeed fans have had a field day roasting him over the clip, with some remarking on the fact that he's looking extremely sweaty in this clip. Others have reassured the superstar streamer that he'll have better luck next time. Linsfry is a streamer best known for FPS gameplay and awkwardly hilarious videos in which she flirts with random squad mates. If you've ever suddenly been asked if you're single during a round of Warzone or Fortnite, odds are good that you might have been paired up with Linsfry. She's gone viral on TikTok and YouTube for sharing clips of her flirtatious gaming exploits, typically playing things up to the camera for laughs. Not all of these chats have gone in her favor, however, and she's released several compilation videos showcasing rejections from potential gaming suitors. Many of the guys she encounters while gaming immediately assume that she's doing a bit. Others end up feeling too uncomfortable to respond with anything more than an awkward giggle. In one memorable clip, however, Linsfry can be seen stumbling upon someone who recognizes her and is already a fan of her routine. The two banter back and forth for a bit, but Linsfry is ultimately left disappointed when her teammate reveals that he's married and not up for any further shenanigans.
Shut up! You're not a single dad.
No, my wife is sick.
Oh!
This one is more of a case of second-hand rejection, so it doesn't totally fall on XQC's shoulders. Back in 2022, the streamer asked his buddy Kai Cenat to help him meet a new girlfriend. To his delight, Kai happily accepted the challenge. The pair got a good bit of content out of XQC's quest for love. But at least one awkward exchange came about because Kai misunderstood the situation at hand. In one part of a 2022 stream with Aiden Ross and Call of Duty streamer Nadia, the latter asked the guys to help her find a date. Specifically, she asks if Aiden or Kai can set her up with a girlfriend. Without hardly skipping a beat, Kai Cenat suggests XQC, then is shocked to hear Nadia shoot down the suggestion.
You just curved XQC?
You can't curve XQC, I'm not gonna lie.
The biggest juicer of them all?
Commenters have since pointed out that she wasn't simply turning down XQC, but that she just wasn't all that interested in meeting a guy at that time. During the early part of the stream, however, both Ross and Cenat seemed scandalized by Nadia's quick rejection. They'd probably be happy to know that Nadia and XQC have at least streamed together, though it seems no romantic connection was formed from this.
I have to tell you something.
What's up?
It's a voice changer, bro.
LovelyLo has found a niche in the streaming space by trolling her squad mates with voice-changing software. She'll often begin a round by pretending to be a male gamer, only to turn the tables on her unsuspecting duos partner midway through. Lo will typically throw some flirtation into the mix, making for some hilariously awkward interactions. In one hilarious clip, she even tricked fellow streamer Sophie Snaz into thinking she was a guy with a thing for British accents.
Are you British?
Yeah, I'm British, yeah.
Wow, that accent's doing something for me right now.
Though most of these voice-altered chats end with everyone having a nice laugh, a handful have concluded with a full-on rejection. Some other guys LovelyLo chats up feel weirded out by the fact that she began their conversation with a voice changer, with a handful of her teammates referring to the playful deception as a genuine red flag. In one particularly brutal case, the guy LovelyLo was chatting with told her that he could probably get past the voice changer, only to then tell her that he wasn't feeling a connection after seeing her Instagram pictures. In this stream, LovelyLo clearly went through several bewildered emotions at once. As her mark said,
"You sound cute, but you're kind of plain looking."
With this, her would-be beau logged off.